It is the 2nd of Timber, late autumn. The year is 255 of the Mythic Age. Welcome to Armorrazors. My name is Hunter, and this is Dwarf Fortress. The dwarves of Armorrazor have noticed that not all is as it seems. No, there are no threats, no enemies come, but some mistakes have been made that are hindering their ability to achieve their optimal levels of productivity. So we've got some things to clean up, and we're just going to get right into that cleanup because it is where we have to start. First thing in here, I am going to change some things in here that I made mistakes with. Let me see. Try to remember. I noticed a bunch. Oh, okay. The first thing is we never finished this. So for some reason, I put my grate in without actually clearing out all of the necessary blocks. So this has only been growing a single rope reed the whole time, which is probably why I've been getting warnings about not having enough stuff. That could be it. Second, down here, we're sort of slowly but surely running out of seeds because we are not making enough booze. I think I was just a little bit too... Well, we'll look at it. There's two things we could do. We could either tell them to make less per day so that they have a harder time keeping up, which I do not like. Alternatively, we could just straight up tell them to make 200 drinks before they should stop. That should help us for a while. We're sort of having a seed problem where we're running out of cave wheat seeds and pigtail seeds because we aren't... Not pigtails, plump helmet spawn, because we aren't doing enough booze because we hit the 100 and have been staying there for a long time. So that's one thing. Next thing, we said we weren't going to leave this off for a long time, and we've left it off for most of a year. And that's starting to get into being a long time. Next thing, just before we go anywhere else, we're going to put a coffee... is it coffee? We'll see when we look. First, we want to put this on. It is, yeah, coffee wood floor here, just so nobody has any troubles. And everybody is sleeping in here because of another error I made. You see, I individual painted these without doors, but I didn't do it right. I fixed these ones. I didn't fix these ones. I didn't fix anything. So we gotta click on this, and you'll see it's just one bedroom because I'm dumb. Literally, because I just did it wrong. So you're gonna multi-paint these. No. They said multi-paint, please. Yes, thank you. Then over here, we're gonna fix this one the other way, so that I can actually demonstrate that the thing I was trying to do does work. Come on now. Click this, get rid of this one giant, unnecessarily huge bedroom with all these beds in it for no reason. So, I just do that. Then we have to put accept, then do the next bedroom, and we have to hit accept every time. And the fact I wasn't hitting accept every time means that each one of those bedrooms was not set as a bedroom, but was set as part of one big bedroom. I'm glad we noticed it before we got too many people complaining about not having any beds. Because we have beds, they're all right here. They're all right here. As you can see, though, it is possible to create individual bedrooms. You just have to make sure that every single time you do it, you say, hey, please make a bedroom. And then you click bedroom again, and you do it over and over again, just like that. And now we actually have all the bedrooms allocated. See if we have any doors. This is a use closest materials for sure. Good enough. Head back up top. We want to put a table in here if we have one. I hope we do. We do. And then we want a table for each of these rooms. These are our most important tables. We're putting these down because we're going to try to Let's just see how many tables we have. Lots, actually. 3 available, though. Okay, well, I'm going to put this table down here. And I'm going to give it a chair. I'm going to see if they have a... not a chair. We want to see if they have another chest. Furniture. Chest. There we go. Another thing I want to do here is I want to change the way this loop works. Because there is another way to maintain this that isn't waiting for each month so that it doesn't cycle as many times. If we want them to make this stuff slightly more without the repetitive cycling, we can make the trouser cloth recipe, so the trouser cloth one, we can change it back to daily. Whoops, that's not right. It's greater than. We want greater than. Okay. We can change that back to daily. Restarts are completed daily, but then we can hook it up to the socks so that it makes a loop. This loop should be okay. It will stop if we run out of stuff, though, because the socks have to finish for the trousers to start again now. Which hopefully won't be a problem now that we're going to have more rope read and people should be more able to manage that. Other things. We need a place for chests in our tiny hospital, so we'll just put a little... We don't need that top one. Put a little thing there. I'm wondering what we're going to do up here. I guess we're going to build rooms outside for our outside... Thinking about it. If I take it back to here... I can create a ramp, right? We can create a ramp here, a 3 ramp here, and a 3 ramp here that takes it down 2 floors and lets us put our inside stuff there. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go to our miner here. I think we could just erase all this. Yes, we can. And then we're going to go back to blueprint mode. We're going to try doing this instead. To here, I think. Oh, we need to actually pick something that it will register. Take it up to here. There we go. That should allow us to build down. Yeah, it's more blocks, but that's fine. One of my questions is, though, should I just be doing this now? Should I just start telling people to do this, or should I wait? Well, what do our labors look like? They're not too bad, but we do have lots of storing locations. So let's look at our actual labor menu, and we're going to fix some things in here so that they're more like how we want them. We want 3 planters. We only have 2, so let's look at planters. The skilled planter right there. 1, 2, 3. Great. They're not exclusive, though. We're going to remove the haulers. Okay. I'm going to pick 2 fisher dwarves. I'm okay with this, as long as I have 2 exclusive miners. 1 miner can alternate, and herbalism is good, but we don't do it that much, so I think the fishing will be a great activity for him to do when we don't assign him specific stuff to do. Other little things we missed. We never set this as the training area for our guys, which is why they're wandering around and never training, which is why they were getting rusty. Okay, that fixes a lot of mistakes I made. Oh, a lot of mistakes. But our fort should be way more efficient now. Way. Sheep? This is not a place for sheep. I already spoke to the rams last time. Listen, I get it. You want to explore. But outside is for sheep. That's where your food is. In here, it's sand. You can't eat that. Oh, okay, fine. We're going to head down here to the work circle. Tell them to build us some rock mechanisms. We're going to do as a work order, because generally I do a work order for anything where I'm making more than 3, just because I feel like it takes less inputs. So 5 of those. How many ropes do I have? How many ropes do I have? I have 2 chains. Wait, is that reversed? Is the orange one the ones that I have in place and the white ones the ones I have available? That has to be. Huh, so I've been doing that backwards the whole time? Great. Just great. Wonderful. Which means I probably should go upstairs and tell this guy here that I need you to make me... Hey, bud. I need 2 ropes. Task, add new task, cloth. Rope, add new task, cloth. Rope, make sure they're ropes and not robes, because that's an easy mistake to make. These up high, so they get done fast. That'll be 2 for traction benches, 1 for... Well, let's put in our office. Office. Where's our office? Come on. There we go. Office. Accept, and then we give this office to the expedition leader. Okay. Good. We also want to set this as a meeting room. There's no reason to wait. Oh, we haven't set a doctor yet. Well, we'll do that in a bit then. Actually, no, we won't. We'll do it right away. Could change who we set to other things as we go along. So we need to go to here. This is nobility. Then we need a Chief Medical Dwarf. Of these 3, I think we're giving it to Splint, because he was the one we originally intended to do it, the dwarf we specifically brought for that purpose. Now we're going to set a meeting area over here. Meeting area. And we're going to just... Wait, no. We can't get those yet. But we're going to add to this the well. And then we're going to just erase these. I did it again. Did it again. No. This eraser up here. Erase these, and we'll add the chest rooms once they get dug out. There we go. One more thing I want to do before we start sending our guys to do... Whoops, we don't want that on anymore. Before we send our guys to do tons of mining is we want 2 little rooms off of here. This is where we're going to produce our food. Okay, we are unpaused, and now I just realized we didn't do an important part of the episode. I think today we're going to talk to... Who are we going to look at? It is the 2nd of Timber, late autumn. The year is 255 of the Mythic Age, and a time travel event has just taken place. Yes, for some reason, I did hoof 2 episodes in a row and didn't realize it until I was editing this, and it is many weeks later, but I have been doing an excellent job of saving every single episode in sequence so that I could go back and make corrections or do things like that if it was necessary, because you never know, right? Now, so might want to like get footage that I can't get, especially for my thumbnails, and this is how I usually do it. 1 second to go in this episode as well. Let's look at him and stop talking about it. Right, he disdains family, he's altruistic, he's not creative, he's unswayed by emotions, he has poor memory, and he's a thrill seeker. I originally thought of him as being like, you know, one of those like super serious doctors who is secretly in it for patient care. That's why I picked him as my doctor. I may have even mentioned that in the episode 0. So that's who Splint is to me. Splint, his personality, he finds helping others very emotionally rewarding. He does not generally respond to emotional appeals. He seeks exciting and adventurous situations. Yeah, he's a great doctor. He has an active sense of humor. He generally acts With a narrow focus on the current activity, he doesn't often feel envious of others. He doesn't handle stress well. That sucks, though. He tends to avoid any physical confrontation, and he works to square this natural tendency with his respect for martial prowess. He is often nervous. He's not particularly interested in what others think of him. Let's look at his values. Besides being a dwarf, he personally lacks any respect for family, respects the law, and doesn't see attainment of knowledge as important. He dreams of creating a great work of art. Well, maybe later in your career we can let you spend some time doing that kind of stuff. Actually, as a doctor, you're probably not going to be doctoring that much, right? We're not going to be having people die and be wounded and be killed left and right. No, that'll never happen. All right. His preferences, he likes lignite, copper, jelly opal, yak leather. So he's a pretty sturdy fellow, right? I mean, he's very focused on the things he does. He cares about how other people feel, and he doesn't let emotions sway his judgment, which I think all of that makes him a good doctor. And I'm glad that he's going to stop being rusty soon. Let's get back in. Let's see here. What's up? I think we're going to go down to the fishing area and just finish this up. We need to put in grates so nothing evil can swim in from the outside. I don't know if we left enough room for anything like that. Oh, we did. We definitely did. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's one not ready. That's fine. We'll get it later. And then we want to just create areas here. Fishing area. Bam. 5 fishing spots. Tell somebody that we would like them to build us a fishery right here. Great. And then we want to set 2 stockpiles. 1 here. And 1 here. Whoops, it's not 2 stockpiles, that's only 1. Having to push accept. Very difficult for me to remember for some reason. We go to food, when I got unprepared fish. And then we want to grab our second stockpile here. Oh, take the eraser off. And there we go. Accept. And we want this to be for food prepared fish. No. Actual fish, not prepared fish. And we want this to send stuff out of it up to our main food stockpile right there. Done. Good. We should be able to plant this better as soon as this gets done. What are our fisher dwarves doing? Oh, we need these 2 guys exclusively doing this. That's a bit of a problem. Maybe we should maybe we should decide that it's finally time to remove the expedition leader from being a miner. It's good to get it done early so that we can train someone up. I don't know if we're going to need a shearer anytime soon. Just get her also exclusively mining. Good. And this is the one I want done first, so I'm just going to change the priority on this. So that we can get that farm fixed. I don't know what I was thinking here. I don't know. Sorry you guys had to work in the rain. I wasn't really trying to cause a problem for you guys or anything. Constructions, floor. We're going to select the material. Put all these in. I'm going to use... I guess we'll use date palm logs. Then we're going to erase the middle one. Okay, that did not work. I thought it did. Oh, because the eraser you have to use is that one. Yeah. They seem to have decided that this is the next most important thing, which I'm perfectly accepting of. Workshops. Where are we going to put this? No, not furniture. Workshops, farming, kitchen. Check. Probably should have done this a long time ago. And then we're going to make a really small stockpile for food prepared meals. I'm going to flip up to here. I'm going to tell this stockpile that it does not take unprepared fish, nor does it take prepared meals. No empty food storage items. Hopefully there's not such a backlog here that we won't be making barrels soon. Let's look at our labors. As soon as our labors start to clean up, I'd like to start getting things going. Oh yeah, did we turn our haulers off now that we have enough people that I'd rather everyone haul? Yeah. Starting to get a lot of people around who don't specifically have jobs to do all the time. We want those people to be available for hauling. Use closest material, like that. Now we want to put out chairs if we got them. Furniture, chair, there and there, there and there. And now the tavern is effectively done. There's a couple things I would like to do, though. I'd like to make a musical instrument if there's one we can make. Not here. Then here. Make musical instrument piece. No, we want to see if there's one that we can make in just one hit. So make musical instrument. Yes. A kafash, whatever that is. So there's that. Okay. We want to start doing things generally now with our time that will raise the value of the place. We also need to get this done because we're going to get our next migrant wave sometime early next year probably, and if we don't have this wall, we'll be above 20 and we could be attacked. So I think we're going to prioritize this wall. I want to select my material. And we're going to do all of this out of the lime blocks that we made specifically for this purpose. Here we go. All. Got to make sure we leave room for them to get over there to do the second level of those ones. All. Jeez. Always feels like we have more, you know, than we do. Even when you have a huge number of these, they go away so fast. All. So I need more. For sure. If we're going to make this goblin safe anytime soon. I put one in that I don't want. Because, two actually. Because they're going to have to be able to get out to there. And let's just high prioritize cutting down a bunch of these trees. I do want to cut down, I did already cut down the ones there, but I want to also cut down the ones inside that feel too close. And I want those ones because they're the right kind of wood. Right. Okay, I feel good about that. I guess we should adjust this pen to... It's not going to be permanently here, but I just want it all on the inside. That should help our builders too, because the animals won't get in the way as much. Let's also erase these ones. Good enough. All right, let's go down to our little home area. Somebody's getting misted. And let's add new task. Make 2 traction benches. I think we should be able to do that right away. Hopefully. Oh no. Who killed my dog? Who did this? Another giant lizard! No! No! Ugh, this is why we have to do things faster to defend ourselves. The loss of a dog is just the only dog I can put back out there to do the work. And my only girl dog is the injured one. Oh, no. Oh, hopefully the puppies grow up soon. Well, I mean, the giant lizard problem can be solved easier than other things. Let's just dump this. I need to dump someplace. I don't want to stick things in the ocean. After having just said I don't want to stick things into the ocean, we're going to use this little pool here as our dump. We want the outside areas too. So please dump the poor dog. I actually find that quite upsetting. I'm going to have to temporarily turn on outside. I'm going to have to temporarily put on outside, what is the word? Removal of refuse. Go to standing order. So it's refuse and dumping. The whole thing is very upsetting to me. Started building the wall. We have. That's good. It's just anything that's been stopped. We want to resume. We'll wait for that for later. I got 2 traction benches now. Because it didn't... Oh, I got 1. Okay, that's fine. We got this, so we want to put out chests if we have them. Furniture. Chest. We don't. Hopefully we make them soon. Let me see here. Click this. Add this to it. Oof, I don't like this at all. Could somebody get around to dumping this? Please, could somebody dump the dog? I'm being made very unhappy by this. All right. We got to reinstall our grate. Go down to the fishing area and reinstall our grate here. Construction. Floor grate. There. good. And we need to start digging out a true mining shaft. We'll start on this floor because it's the lowest floor. This is a defensive area. A single stair down. And then we want to go under the ocean. Why? Because the biome that contains all the interesting metals that aren't iron is under the ocean. So we may have trouble with this. We are not making those fast enough. Let's see what our labors look like. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Well, nobody's available to take the dog away. I feel like we should just shut down the the wall project, but that would be a lot of clicks, a lot of wasted clicks. I don't like it. I mean, I need the wall. The dog just proves that I need the wall. So we gotta let him do it. I mean, the one level wall will at least keep out things like giant lizards. Make our animals safer. The dog died doing what it was supposed to do, which is defending the gate, but I feel sour about it. We're almost out of time, which means we're going to be ending this episode with a dog lying dead on the ground. No fun in that at all. Ugh. Let's head down, 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 down. Okay, we got more doors. We got another chair. We have no chest, though. Just before we end, we're going to do some things to get our minds off of what happened. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add chests and cabinets. These are our lowest priority stonework. Actually, it's a coffer. Chests can only be made of wood. Let's go rock coffer. We want to make 10. We want to make them when there are less than 5. Maybe we do this one 3. No, I think this is fine. And then we make it non-economic hard rock is greater than 40, which puts it at the highest rank of stopping. And then we put in cabinets. And then we want to make this the exact same. Empty cabinets. Whoops. It's less than 5. And non-economic hard rock. It's greater than 40. And then we're going to make armor for our new soldier. Maybe we shouldn't. Do we have any charcoal? We have some. We're not going to turn charcoal back on, but we're going to make 5. I think we can make 5. I don't know. That requires 10 charcoal. We would make 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do 3. Okay, we're doing 3. So let's do it. We're going to do a simple chain for metals. We're going to smelt. We're going to do hematite. Smelt hematite. Just do 3. Then we're going to smelt pig iron. Oh, not stud. No, not stud. Make pig iron bars. What's happening? Why can't I make more? Oh, they're at the bottom. scrolling, that's why. We want to make this also 3. And then we're going to chain this after the one before it. Is hematite, so when the hematite is done, it will do this. And then we want to do steel. I suppose I should have did smelt. Weird. Okay, I guess we're looking for it in the list. Oh, it's make steel bars. Weird. Weird. 3. And then chain it to the previous one. Okay. So it's a sad episode because we lost one of our stray war dogs, the second one to be injured by giant lizards by guarding our door. It is just a sign of how dangerous this area really is and how we've been taking it for granted. But I think the pushing forward with building the wall is a good demonstration of our change in priorities. If you enjoyed this episode, maybe consider watching something else on the channel or giving me a like. If this isn't the first time you've been here and you've enjoyed yourself in the past, please consider a subscribe. It really helps. I am grateful for all the views. No subscribe, no like, just whatever. However you feel. Hope to see you the next time that we're here in Armorrazors.